Everything that is happening to Northerners right now, they deserve it. Yes, every bad thing where they happen to us, we deserve them. As we say, we no go get sense. Now so we will continue to dey suffer. Some of us still they collect rice from this APC. Yes, say some people still dey market Muslim ticket. They tell una say it better more na vote because of religion. Because of religion. And foolishly, some of us still they buy that idea. I'm not doing this video to campaign against APC. No, I really do partisan politics. But I just want to tell una say she suffer. Never do na. Now we dey suffer pass for Nigeria, but now we still not get sense pass. Our mumu not too much. Our mumu not too much. Shey the suffer wey we suffer for the last 3 to 4 years, e no do us like that. You still need somebody to tell you how to vote or who to vote.
If they divided Nigeria into two today, Northern Nigeria will be the poorest country in the whole world. Poverty, hunger go dey wire there. You go dey see people go dey die because of hunger. That's the reason why you see they don't want Biafra to come. That's the reason why they want one Nigeria. But as they want one Nigeria, still they are the ones still destroying Nigeria. Let me tell you something. In the whole northern Nigeria, there is no particular company that has more than 500 employees. Let me start with my own state, Borno State, the state where I come from. For my state, there is no one company. If I dare you, if there is a company for Borno State that have more than 500 employees, please let me know. Prove me wrong. In no day, imagine the whole state. But if you go, then they produce more than millions of Boko Haram, millions of bandits, millions of terrorists. Now then they produce them. But they don't get one particular company that have 500 employees, but they have more than 500 bandits, 500 ISWAP, different name of terrorists. Now for not to go to see Fulani bandit, Boko Haram, ISWAP, this and that, kidnappers, different name of terrorists. Now for northern Nigeria again. And you know what? The whole Nigerians, northern people, they are the one that is producing a lot of uneducated people. A lot of people who know they go school right now for Nigeria and for northern Nigeria. See them for here. You see those people where they see for here. Now, some illiterate people. Imagine, despite everything that is happening in this country, some illiterate people gather them, share small change for them. They are advertising evil. They are advertising evils. Why? Because they are uneducated. They don't even know the good and bad. Imagine if they divided this country into two. What will happen to those people? What will happen to them?
Have you lived in the North? Have you wondered why our political perspectives are mostly different? How we view politics is different from the way the North view politics. And now let me explain what is happening. The North is faced with a strange dilemma, and that is because they placed religion above existence. Existence is what defines a man. With existence, you have ambition. With existence, you have purpose. With existence, you have plans. But when you place religion, you have not placed faith above purpose. You may not understand what I'm saying, but let me tell you exactly. To understand the dynamics of the North, let us categorize the Christian North and the Muslim North. And then in the Muslim North, you have the extremist Muslim North and then the liberal Muslim North. The problem we have here is the extremist Muslim North. They believe that religion is the whole essence of the human life. Man lives for religion and not the other way around. For instance, do you know that if you ask a northerner right here now that, okay, life is going to be tough if you vote a Muslim man as president, but life is going to be easy if you vote a Christian man as president, I can tell you that a whole lot of the extremist North will vote for the Muslim North. And that is because they've not been able to place significance upon existence. They've not. I have lived here in the north for close to 60 years, as a matter of fact, for more than 60 years. And I've studied. I've seen a guy who goes to the mosque and pray 5 times a day. He has no business, he has no job, but he's always in the mosque praying. Do you know that such a jobless young man, because he prays 5 times a day and he has his forehead dark and he does everything that Islam permits him to make, he is valued more significant in the society than the young man who has a job but doesn't go out to pray? Now, such is the dynamics of the problems that we have in the north. Now we are facing 2027. Why would anybody place religion above what will perfect our existence and the mutuality of our existence as a nation? Why would anybody do that? Somehow, somewhere, his ideology has been made stronger than his realities. And who are the culprits of this dynamism? The Muslim imam, the Muslim clerics in the north. About 80 to 85% of the Muslim clerics in the north do just one thing: preach hatred. Preach hatred. Brainwashing the followers or the adherents of the religion to hate other religion, and trying to convince them that the other people that do not practice their own faith are the enemies. Worse still is the Al-Majiri system here in Nigeria. A young child grows up and all he is taught is absolute dislike and hatred for non-existing Islamic religion in Nigeria. Such children have been completely bereaved of their realities. What guides them is a perspective of the religion that has been sown into them. Therefore, they are unable to distinguish between ideology and reality. For instance, the current president in power is failing by every means that should characterize his administration. But he's a Muslim. His vice president is a Muslim. Muslim man, Muslim vice is in power. I can tell you that there are people who see that as a far better consideration than the reality of the suffering that Nigerians are going through, than the reality that our roads are bad, than the reality that our educational system is down, than the realities that men are stealing money. And therefore, they prefer that every other thing can go bad so long as a Muslim man is in power. Now, until we begin to make the northern folk see that the realities of our challenges are far more greater than your proclivity to religion, we can never get this country right. I hope this video makes sense. Of course, I know I've wasted my time here, but I hope it does make sense. And it starts a chain of reaction, a catalyst to the true realization of our pressing realities.
I never see people where they're greedy like northern elites. Northern elites, political elites, and the northern, some of the religious leaders and some of them big men there, they are very greedy. Since Oyibo come this country, some of them, where God help, they go Britain school, can't get money. They still join Oyibo since that time, enslave these people, make them today redundant, make them to be like say they see this day, and they are pretending. You see, not in Zamfara, they say they get airports where they build for ground, where Chinese people and Oyibo, they carry fly plane, like that plane where land for road the other day. Nigerians take up, Nigerians there, say the pilot land, the plane miss way. Which kind of stupid talk? Which one be plane miss way? Why the plane no miss way, enter bush? He can't enter concrete road. Imagine say they no see that plane. Who know what's in there inside that plane? Maybe now like this, all these planes don't they land every night. Maybe that plane don't they land here every night. They discharge military hardware for terrorists, for bandits. We don't know. Let's be realistic. We are not serious in this country. Citizens will see that plane that day, therefore hold the pilot, search inside that plane. I have never seen anywhere a plane will land without compass. And Festus Kaimo, the Minister of Aviation, does not see it serious. The security chiefs did not see it needful. This is beginning to bring my attention. So when people say helicopter, now they drop color and the materials for bandits for bush. For even Kaduna, southern Kaduna that time, they talk all these things, we think sell a story. How can aircraft land on the roads that then they tie after the man take off again? They say miss road. Now thunder go fire anybody who believe that story. That pilot has been landing there. Maybe people weren't supposed to deliver. No, they can't discharge. They say you don't know where. So now where is the plane? Did they catch the plane? Did they catch the pilot? Did they interrogate them? Everything is no. This is the country we are. Let me not deviate. Is it not in Zamfara plain they land? They carry gold. All the whole north get solid mineral. Different solid minerals. What is the government doing about it? Are they mining that mineral the way that they have sold all the whole oil wells that is in the south? The way that America have collected the whole oil wells and Britain in the south, that even we, where the Nigeria no see oil use, Dangote no see oil buy. Dangote no see oil buy. Can never get quota way go do that refinery. If inside the line, make him come and tell Nigerians. If that oil that access to him, he could have not been talking about Strait of Hormuz, which means he's buying cheap oil in the Middle East. Every gold, every copper, everything, food for naught. Still yet, Almajiri children carry plates in their water. Is it not a shame in 21st century? Everything. North could have been Dubai of Africa. But wickedness and greed. Una no one build school, una no one build road, una no one build infrastructure, una no one build factories where these children go to work. Only way to una they build, they put them for face. Una they tell them the way of the Lord, the way where they go take go meet God, meet everything. Is God poor? If I say what you una they tell these people, so una they practice them, they no go carry plates, they dirty. Some of them know they bath, they go carry dirty plates, they beg for food. Tomorrow they go say see not Almajiri, una say na tradition. What kind of stupid tradition is that? You people has to do something about it because your region is very rich. I don't want when they come they say North no they rich. North is richer than South. God damn the oil. In the next 50 years time, that crude oil is useless. Then go begin the suck gas. They go tell you say North don't get anything. Who tell you say North don't get anything? If North don't get anything, why is Britain one power to them for their hand before pre-independence? Now because of all the whole solid mineral, only just alone self, Plateau State get uncountable minerals. These people, they carry aircraft, they land every day, they push guns here. We there here, they talk story. These boys wear full bush everywhere, we carry betakala, where them buy them for? Now spirits, now supply them to them. Let me tell you something, not an elite. Now greediness, will not stay there inside. Now don't destroy that region to 80%. And if Almajiri children, make I give on another last expo. If Almajiri children, they're 25,000, una they train another 25,000 bandits. Because these children no go school, they no get still acquisition, they no get anything. Then you people think that at the end of the day, when they grow up to 20 years, they no get anything and they recruit them, they no go join. Una lie. And una think so una go sleep well. For that una place, una be big jokers of the century. If una know waiting they good for una now, all that money will una pack, go keep for overseas. They train una children so that they go come back as una done the position to be House of Rep members and governors and everything. They no go sleep. They no go get good peace to do anything the way they want to do. I'm just giving you people friendly advice. You people can take it, you people can leave it. I don't care. I have already told you people. First and foremost, we wanna go withdraw Almajiri children for roads. Begin to rebuild una region. We wanna don't scatter with greediness. Una too greedy. Shame upon una.
Welcome to all the northerners. See, it is not yet late for you guys to decide and fix your region, because your region can still be fixed if you can fix your leaders. Let's just start from your leaders, because the things you are really facing is just for the fact that your leaders don't know what they're doing. And also the reason why you, the youth, and every average northerners don't know how to decide for their self, it's just because they have been used by religion. That is why when you put two persons, a Christian and a Muslim, telling them that this Muslim person will be the one that would, bring your downfall, and once the Muslim person get power, he won't do well, and they know they will still support the Muslim person. This country and this nation is beyond the way we analyze our things. I mean, you did not. You cannot keep on supporting a person just because it's from your own religion and your region. There is one thing that you guys don't know. You guys never know that even though a person is a Muslim and he's doing bad, the bad they will be doing will still affect most of you. The reason why most of you supported Asiwaju is just for the fact that he's a Muslim, not just because he has the capacity. You guys supported because he's a Muslim. Now that he's dead, you guys can see. You can see how everything is going, and you can see that the insecurity, the problem, and all other things that everybody is facing is not only happening to the Christians alone. It happens to some Muslims too. But you guys never still realize your mistake, even as most of these persons from your same region are trying to draw your attention to know where your problem is coming from. A lot of you persons always even see a person that want to draw your attention to your problem as your problem, which is why you guys will never come out of the problem you are in. And that has made the leaders who are supposed to be doing well in your region to be using you, because the leaders are getting many and different fronts to develop your place, but when they collect that, they will use it to paint a mosque. And on your own mind, once a mosque is being painted, your own thing and the leaders is doing well in your own eye. That is how many of you have seen these leaders from your region, and that is why you cannot blame them. They have used mosques and every other thing to use you. When they have done bad, if they want to convince you guys again, they will come and paint mosques, or they will do something that would divert your attention. And if they want to do it, they will do it through religion. You know that the leaders of the north, they know how to use the northerners. Though even as I'm even talking now, they not, it does not concern them. The average, they think that okay, me just saying all this just because I am not from their side. That is how they are still saying it. But when they say that divide this nation, they will never agree. And you can hear what the youth from the same north has said. When he was saying, I mean the guy who first spoke here, he was saying that if probably this country is divided, the northern region will never, and nothing will make it to be developed, because of how their leaders have used them. If you go there now, they don't have any company that can employ up to 500 persons, but they can employ bandit, terrorists, and different group who can attack their own same citizen in that region. And they keeps on supporting these guys because of that same religion, and these people are still using that religion to buy you. I don't know what is wrong with the average northerner, but there is one thing that you should know, you leader, you average northerner, and the youth of the north who see us as the problem that you have. I mean us talking to you every time, because you guys always see us as the problem, not your leader. You have never held your leaders responsible for all the problems you are facing there before. But when a person come to expose what your leader doing to you, you would see those people as a problem. See, the reason why the South is developed today is as a result of how everybody speak against their leaders, and their leaders always listen to what people say, not the northern leaders who always close their ears as if they don't hear what people are telling them. And who are those people who are supposed to let the northern leaders know the real and the reality of the bad thing they are doing? It's the same you there. You that is supposed to be in support of what we are doing here. At times you will come out, call everybody all such of name and every other thing, and you think that your leaders are going to listen to you. See, it is you I am still pitying, you the average northerner, because even though this country is being divided, you the average northerner will be the person to suffer, because the elites in your region have already gotten what they want. They have money, they have the means of getting their funds, they have created ways for their self. Maybe you think that if they divide, you and them will suffer together. They have money to fly out of that place, but you the average person who would decide for yourself, you're there, fighting for the same persons who are buying you secretly. If you don't know, because we've been saying this. If the average northerners want to hear, they would have heard us before today, because we have been speaking for their ear to be wide, but they kept on closing their ear, and all we have been saying has not been entering their ear. It is only when you preach religion to them, they'll always give you their attention. We don't know what to say anymore, but very soon, as they are creating this state police that people have been talking about, as that one can work very soon, this regional government should be the next thing they should do, so that these guys focus on their own side, because the problem is touching the South. Thank you.